Hi, everybody. So, thank you for being here in my little studio office, kind of tiny space. So, this morning I thought I'd go ahead and draw a card of what I want to paint. Sometimes I do that. And so, what came up out of this book, Medicine Cards, is I drew a rabbit. And I'll just give you the short version of what it said. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Okay. Okay. Rabbit is the fear caller. He goes out and shouts, "Eagle, I'm so afraid of you." If Eagle doesn't hear him, Rabbit calls louder, "Eagle, stay away from me." Eagle, now hearing Rabbit, comes and eats him. Rabbit calls bobcats, wolves, coyotes, and even snakes until they come. As this story shows, rabbit medicine people are afraid of tragedy, illness, disaster, and being taken. That they call those very fears to them to teach them lessons. The keynote here is what you resist will persist. What you fear most is what you will become. Here is the lesson. If you pulled rabbit, stop talking about horrible things happening and get rid of what if in your vocabulary. As far as the negative is concerned, that's what I say. This card may signal a time of worry about the future or trying to exercise your control over that which is not yet informed, the future. Stop now. Write your fears down and be willing to feel them. Breathe into them and feel them running through your body into Mother Earth as a giveaway. So, actually, that is exactly what I did just a minute ago. I wrote down all my fears. And surprise, surprise, there were quite a few. And I lit some sage. I felt them as I wrote them down. I lit some sage and I threw them in the fire to transmute them, giving them back to Mother Earth. So however you do it, try it. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to paint rabbit. Little apology about my setup, but it's not perfect. This is too much light. This is not enough light. Okay, I guess this is fine. So I'm just going to get into the energy of, actually, I want to create what I want. That's what I like to paint. So first, I'm going to give myself the freedom to just play. Play, 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 play. I love the circle, so I'm doing a circle. Because everything starts as a circle. Once you were a little tiny dot. You probably don't remember that. Oh, the fire. Yeah, that's where I put it. I put it in the fire. Okay. And you can switch brushes or you don't have to. I'm going to do some blue. Of course, it turns green because it was yellow. And just allow yourself to play and feel free. Just feel some sort of sense of freedom as you play with these colors. If you want to add a little moisture, because water holds energy, it holds emotion. So we are, whatever, the 80% water or something like that. I'm not sure exactly right now, but we are we're water. So, okay, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to use a different brush. I think I'll use, I used black. But I'm just going to do a few circles Do different sizes of circles, whatever you're doing. We're just creating a layer. Okay, now I'm going to write some intention. I am free to feel. Interesting. I am in my, and here I am making a heart because that stands for love. More love, more love. More love. And if you're a great artist, it's even better. I'm not going to judge myself, but you know, there are definitely better artists than me as far as that's concerned. But you know, I love my art. I appreciate it. And I am open. I am open. I am open. I am open. Upon. Open. I am open to receive. I'm open to receive. I'm open to receive a sense of freedom. I'm open to receive creative thought. I'm open to receive. You know, it is much easier often to give than to receive for us. I'm going to paint the rabbit. Wish I had one to look at, but it's okay. I don't need a rabbit to look at. I can paint one. You know, this universe is a give and take universe. It breathe in, breathe out. I'm going to give him long ears. You breathe in, breathe out. Expansion, contraction. It's polarized because that's what makes it work. It's a lop ear, see? And to find our flow, in this universe, what kind of notes do they have? I don't know. To find our flow. I don't know what I was saying just now. Sorry. Here's rabbit. And you know what? It doesn't really matter how good your painting is. It is the process, like you often hear me say, that matters. Okay, now I'm going to add some color. I guess I'll decide to use a green. It's going to be a green rabbit. So these fears that I've written down, and I let them go to Mother Earth. Actually, I let them go into the fire to be transmuted into what I want to bring into my life. You know, right now I'm reading many books as usual. Well, here you can see a good example of when you don't let your paint dry, it smears. But I'm not going to let that one discourage me right now because I'm into painting this. So blob on the paint because I feel releasing these fears And, strangely enough, some of my fears are really fears of succeeding. How many of you have fears of success? Not being able to handle it right. Ooh, that's a scary rabbit. Oh my God. Okay, it's the scary rabbit. But you know what? Before it's all over, this rabbit's gonna be cute. I can kind of foresee that. Like the fear of things being different, jumping into that, whatever, off this big old rock into the waterfall. You don't know exactly what's on the bottom. You kind of do, because you probably swam around in there beforehand, making sure there's no logs or rocks that moved. But to just jump into this water, into the unknown, letting go of what we're familiar with. Okay, I'm gonna give him some eyeballs here. Hey, and if you find yourself critical with your if you find yourself critical of yourself, you go ahead and put that brush into your non-dominant hand and see what happens. How can you be critical when you don't really have much control over what you're doing? Unless you're one of those, what is that called, biodextrous? I don't know, something like that. Okay, this bunny is developing. That's not the prettiest of colors, but that's okay. And I have a feeling this is going to be just an undercoat for some other things. But here I'm fearlessly painting on this canvas. Because how many people are afraid of the blank canvas, right? I think we all have experienced that. If you ever taken an art class and then it's like, okay, paint on this canvas. Like, oh God, what do I do? Well, that's what I'm here for, to demonstrate that you do not need to be afraid. No, you just go ahead and paint. Okay. Little bunny, little bunny. Okay. Now I'm going to paint on the outside. But no, I mean, we have to let things go for other things to come in, just other things for it to even be possible to enter your reality. I'm going to use a little purple here. And here, so you can see we have to create a little bit of balance because, well, how important is balance in our life? It's very important. Okay. If you subscribe to my channel, you get to see all this craziness, which is not crazy. It's learning to accept ourselves on the canvas, learning to be kind to ourselves on the canvas. Oh my, what is this side? It's going to have, okay, there we go. And usually I say, let the underlayer shine through. Let it shine, let it shine. Which is really not easy to do. Well, here's my bunny for now. I absolutely have to let this dry. But I can't stop. I can't stop. I don't want to stop because I'm not finished. So I'll just give her some bigger eyes. Bigger eyes so it can see better. Yes, for greater vision. Maybe she'll even get a bigger mouth so she can express herself better. How about a nicer nose so she can smell her intuition? Well, little bunny, am I going to give you some red lips? Maybe I will. Here. I let go of my fear of the unknown right here in this process of self-discovery on the canvas. I will feel into my heart. I am not afraid to show myself. I'm willing to hear, truly listen to what you have to express. I am open to receive. I am open. I am open. I am open to receive. I'm willing to listen to my inner guidance. Okay, little bunny, you're getting bigger lips. I'm willing to speak my truth. I am courageous to express my love. It is funny, sometimes I am even, what is this? It's almost like I'm, hiding that I'm kind to people. I mean, where's this? I mean, who made up this? It's not like I decided to design it. I like to be kind to people. I like to do things for people. Why would I have to hide kind acts? How many other people feel that way? Okay, she's getting golden lips. Oh, with this much paint, they're not turning golden. She needs to smile. I want her to smile because life is and receiving. And with each day, with each step, we're just getting better, learning how to do this thing called life. And hopefully, we get this time round. And I want to become better at listening. And getting better at listening is another thing, like as far as like when you listen to someone else, are you already thinking about what you're going to say, or are you truly listening? It's so easy to want to find answers and to help them and do all that. But just to listen, it's interesting. Why would it be so hard sometimes? Because we want to help. I mean, just to listen. So here, this is for our listening ears. Now, here, there is sometimes this shadow that kind of follows us, but you know what? We need this shadow. We need this darkness. We need it to be able to see the light. There is no light without darkness. I don't know if you knew that. Of course you knew that. You can't see the stars in the sky if there were no night, no dark night. So I think that's about it for this video. So this gave you a little glimpse into the painting practice, how it can be. It doesn't always have to be the most beautiful picture, because it is it is energy work we do. So okay, here I am, totally covered in paint once again. That's why I'm keeping my paint in these little salsa containers when I go out to Mexican food sometimes. Takeout, of course, COVID times. Ouch. Yeah, I saved them. I washed them and reused them for paint. So thanks to Gideon in Africa, his idea. Okay, well, much love to you. Thank you for joining me. And obviously, as you can tell, painting is not about the product. It is about the process. So this was a demonstration about the process. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.